Hello and welcome to our MG live stream. Today we're gonna have a special guest that maybe familiar with. This particular property is very iconic. It's in Bali, and we've also managed to get to talk about one of their sister property a couple of weeks ago, right? But before we get into the show, what I want to say is hi to you guys. We're at the end of the year finally. December just hit. And hopefully, I know usually for you travel agents, the end of the year means lots of people wanting to travel. Hopefully, right? I pray buat teman-teman agent gitu ya. Gue semoga bisnisnya lancar, makin cuan di akhir tahun, and we're gonna be looking forward to 2026. It's really good. We've had a good deal of excitement all throughout the year in 2025, and I just want to let you know that in 2026, MG is going to be doing a whole lot more other activities. Part of it is our live stream, of course. We're going to, and usually at the start of the week, I want to encourage you to look around for our new MG Connect. If you guys know, right, or if you guys don't know, do contact your MG sales representative. So if you can ask around, want to ask when the next MG Connect is, definitely ask your friend Nofi, France, the sales team, and even the hotels, right? Kurang lebih, usually the first one or the first MG Connect of the year is going to be our biggest one. That means 100 hotels. And then we're looking forward to see more than 100 of you in the event in January later. But without further ado, I think I want to introduce a couple of my friends. Today, the property that we're going to be talking with is the Hilton Bali Resort, which is very iconic. I'm sure you guys know about it. But if you're curious about finding a lot more information about the property itself, I'm going to invite two of my friends straight from the property. Welcome to the show, Mbak Tari and Stephanie. Hi, welcome to
Hello.
the show.
Hello.
Hello.
Nice to
Before
meet
we get into your property, right? Maybe a quick introduction from the both of you. Can you introduce yourself one by one? Buat teman-teman
Sure.
yang nonton? Go
Great.
ahead.
So it's a very great opportunity. First of all, thank you, Mas Dimas, and also Ibu Santi for giving us this such a very great opportunity this morning. So my name is Tari. I'm in charge as director of sales at the Hilton Bali Resort, and I am also here with my colleague.
Hello, I'm Stephanie. Good morning. Nice to meeting all of you here. Thank you for the timing from Hatimas and Ibu Shanti. Hope we will have a good time here.
Yeah, okay. We're gonna be talking very casually about your properties today, right? So just kind of to segue into this, we got to know you a little bit, Tari and Stephanie. Maybe a quick overview of what Hilton Bali is. Can you tell the audience what Hilton Bali
Sure.
Resort is all about?
Mm.
Go ahead.
I'm very excited actually about this season. I mean, like this session for us to showcasing our Hilton Bali Resort. So we are located at the southern part of Bali, facing to the east side of Bali with a very beautiful sunrise. And then in terms of the distance from the airport, we just about 14 to 15 kilometers. So you can imagine how seamless travel when you are just touched down in Bali and then go into your vehicle. It just take 20 to 25 minutes to reach our hotel, and you will be welcomed by a very nice ocean view, a very nice unique cliff top hotel towers where you can enjoy the most of the best beautiful view in Nusa Dua area. So
Okay.
yeah.
If we're talking about, I know, Hilton Bali Resort has always been there, kind of like that. But
Mhm.
for anyone who's curious, I don't know if you have this off the top of your head. How many hectares, how many acres is the property itself? Tahu nggak, Mbak Tari or Stephanie?
It's a very good question. We are almost or more than 19 hectares, actually, more or less. So we've been here since 1996, and we are the first hotel actually in the southern part of Nusa Dua. We call it Sawangan area. So before the other neighbor hotels are coming up, we've been here very well established property in this area. Mm,
Okay, awesome. Okay, gitu. And then just talking about this, you got sections. Definitely the most the most iconic part is you're kind of on a cliffside, but also on the beach itself, right? That's
correct.
one of the best thing about your property right now. 19 hectares. I don't. Has anyone tried to walk around? How many hours would it take to actually walk around, physically walk around the area? But I'm sure you have like buggies and all that, right? To kind of
It is.
ease
It is.
access. Or...
If you wanted to reach your 20,000 steps, so it will be easier if you just go around our hotel area from one to another outlets, from another outlet to the villa area. I think 1.5 hours you get 20,000 steps.
Okay. Okay, that's good. I mean, I love it. Whenever I'm in Bali, I like to walk around, but staying in a resort
Yes,
means I
good.
get to really enjoy, you know, the environment, the tropical heat in Bali, kind of like that. But we also want to talk about usually the agents want to immediately hear about your room categories. I just want to kind of jump ahead to an overview of your room categories and what you have to offer. In total, you have 420 rooms. How many room categories do you have, Tari and Stephanie?
So in total, it's about 14 category in terms of the
Okay.
room type. Actually, it started from our deluxe, and then we also have a cliff tower rooms. We also have the villas and some suite collection actually.
Okay, cool. We're gonna get into in depth in for a couple of room categories. We don't have time to. Sadly, we don't have time to kind of like explore all of them, right? But 14 room categories, that's already amazing. And then in total, you do have 420 rooms. Yeah, you
Correct,
could. Yeah.
correct.
Okay. Right.
So there's a plenty of selection that the guests can select actually for those who coming for honeymoon, for those who coming with the children. Of course, it's something that maybe they wanted to have a more spacious area. We have the villa, we have the suite available. For those who wanted to have, I mean, like to stay with the family, with the kids, stay close with them, but a little bit privacy for the parents. We also have plenty option of the interconnecting room, so which is
Oh,
combination within one king bed and then interconnecting with one set of twin room. So
Yep.
making sure that you're
yeah.
close to your kids and they are safe. At the same time,
Oh,
you also can close the door and have your privacy with your counterpart, with your partners. And yeah,
okay. So not only to be honest, I think the good thing about Hilton is not only is it family oriented, but you do have sections where you have group bookings. There are MICE events that happens in your property too, right there. Right? With all these room different types of room categories, you can definitely cater to all those kinds of guests. Di sini
that's
kayak gitu.
correct.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So starting with the our first one, would be your leading category, would be your deluxe room. This particular deluxe room is your garden view, which is facing inwards towards the property itself. What can you tell me about this particular room category?
Yep. What I really wanted to highlight about our leading room category is the space. So the minimum size is 48 square meters. So you can imagine you have a
Okay.
plenty of space when you are traveling for holidays. You are traveling with your kids. We can set up the sofa bed as well for your kids, and you can see all the rooms come with the balcony, which is most of the guests who they are choosing Bali as a destination. They always wanted to see the view, whether it's a garden relaxing view or going to the ocean view, because in the deluxe category we have two types. It is differentiated by the view actually, so either
Okay.
it's facing to the garden or it is facing to the ocean. Mm,
Okay, so it's a matter of preference whether you want to see trees or the seaside. You get to pick and choose, starting with your leading category. One of my questions usually, whenever I see balconies like this, would your property be like? Is there a smoking floor, smoking section for your rooms? What's your policy on that?
So for the smoking rooms, basically we are follow the government regulation. All rooms are non-smoking, and we
Good.
are providing a dedicated area actually for our guests who want to smoke. And then if we adhering to that regulation, I mean like it has to be a dedicated area for our guests
Yes.
who want to smoke. We cannot allow our guests to smoke in the room actually, and we don't have specific floors to accommodate this
Okay.
request. So
Good,
we
and I
are
support
trying,
that. Yeah. Yeah,
Yes,
I
please.
support that. Yeah, a property as beautiful as this definitely needs its own. I don't like smoking rooms. I think it's out of beauty, to be honest, right? You want it to be
So
clean.
indirectly, actually, we are encouraging our guests to live a healthier life
Yeah.
by
Yes,
staying at
yes,
home.
yes, yes. Of course, like that. When you relax, right? When you're relaxing, Hilton Bali Resort, you definitely want to kind of stay away from those like smoking smells, kind of like that. But this is good. Yeah, I just want to get that clear out of the way. And you can see in those rooms, you did mention there are pull-out beds, your futons, right? Which leads to our next room category, which is your family room. You can see here immediately there's a pull-out bed for their kids, and you can see maybe is that what I'm seeing? A connecting door to other. Yes. Okay. What can you tell us about this particular room category?
All right, Steph, perhaps she's the expert actually to sell the in term of the family segment.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So as we know, some of audience might be familiar with our family facility. We are specifically preparing this family room, which is can cater like more family member, which is with the younger kids or with the slightly older, maybe teen. So here we have, if you can see from the photos, we have a quite huge giant king bed, which is 2.4 meter times 2 meter. And then also we set up extra bigger sofa bed also. We have certain kids amenity. Hence, we also could set up this, if you see from photo, we have this interconnecting door with the
Okay.
next room. Also having the either king bed or twin bed setup, which will helping if the family have more complex family member who enjoying the holiday. So we are very flexible regarding of that. It is just communication, like from the client's wise, informing us how is a family member, what is age of the kids. So we will have a proper suggestion regarding of the room location. So the
Okay.
family is really popular and also very welcome by the kids during the holiday especially.
Yes, I can imagine. I can imagine. But the thing, one question, because I'm looking at this, are the toys provided by the hotels? The toys that you see in this photo? Can you? Is that something that you guys provide?
We along the time being we might have slightly different setup in terms of the kids amenities because we do have a slightly different one. That's why we might need more information prior to guest arrival in terms of how old is the kids. So sometimes we have a little bit puzzle. We have like a color pencil. So we might prepare a little bit different per the kids age.
Okay, awesome. Okay, that's good. Now, moving on to your next room categories would be your. I did mention you do have the cliffside sections like this, right? This particular one, there's a slight difference between your leading categories and your family rooms. Can you explain it about this room category, Stephanie?
1 second. But if the photos, if we compare to the back one,
Mm-hmm. You
we,
want me to go back to? Give me a
yeah,
sec.
it will be more easier for them to understand.
This one?
Yeah, can be.
Uh,
All right.
yep.
So basically, for the leading category, deluxe garden view and the family room,
Hmm.
the generally the room size, and then even including the cliff tower, it is uh, leading category and the family room is a similar size, 48 square meter, which is all equipped with the balcony, bathtub. The difference it is the sofa bed, which is you may see the leading category. We have this a single sofa is there, so which is could accommodate the one person there. But for the family room, we have more huge and giant sofa bed, which is we could accommodate maybe two kids or one adult with one small kid. So that is the main difference. And then the location slightly different. Most likely the family room might be in the corner of the corridor because we the difference is the in the corner of the corridor the room will have a slightly bigger window for that one. So which we could set up bigger sofa bed. But for the rest, the interior design is very similar.
Okay, and this looks like it's on a higher floor too, just by looking at this particular photo. right?
Yes, correct.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah. Okay.
We have family room in the certain different floor.
Okay. Okay. This looks good. I mean, this is just a general overview of some of your room categories. We do want to kind of jump into your last one, which is going to be your villas. Uh, Tari mentioned earlier, end of the year, families are going to be rushing to Hilton Bali Resort. Maybe this is going to be one of your favorite ones. In total, how many villas do you have for now?
In total, we have 19 units. So we
Okay.
have one unit of three-bedroom villas, and then another one unit of two-bedroom villas, and the rest is a one-bedroom villas actually. So this is one of the highlight because our villa location is a little bit further from the main building area. So when you enter the villa area, it's like an stepping into a Balinese village area. If you have been to Bali and you are visiting the small villas in Bangli area. I cannot remember precisely what is the name. Penglipuran. So you
Mhm.
will kind of get that kind of feel when you are entering a very villages area. So it started with our villa lounge, whereby we are serving the afternoon tea, evening cocktails, and if the guests wanted to have a more lighter breakfast session, they can have it in the lounge. And then we also provide buggy because, as I mentioned, the villa area is a little bit secluded from the
Yeah.
others resort area. So you just need to pick up your call and call our team for assistance if you wanted to order for the buggy. And then the check-in process will also be done in our villa lounge, which is a very hassle-free. You have a very private area. The team also will be there to assist you with your registration process as well as your luggage assistant. And then you can stepping away just in a few steps to get into your villa. So it's very quiet. We can say that if you are planning your honeymoon to go to Bali, this villa will be one of the most, how do I say it, best option because of its privacy. It has its own
Yeah.
swimming pool. It's very spacious. Even the bathroom is very sexy, I can say. So it is a semi open bathroom with a floor to ceiling window. It's very nice. It's like an you are really living in paradise. And then
Mhm.
you it's a special occasion, special moment that you need to spend the most of your time when you are visiting Bali. That's what I can say about our villa.
Do all of the villas have their own private pools?
Yes, yes, they
Yes.
do.
Okay, that's good. Okay, I just want to pull up the map once again, because I think you mentioned it's a very special section of
Is
your
at the
property,
number
right?
4 area. Number
Okay.
17 is the villa lounge we spoke about, whereby you will be welcomed privately in this lounge, and then you will be assisted with the registration. While during the free time, you might come over with some afternoon tea or evening cocktail in this villa lounge because the children below 12 apparently we are not allowing because it is a space for adult to get their release space, while we have a very good kids club actually for to accommodate the kids, and then the parents can have their serenity time actually together in this villa lounge.
We'll definitely talk about the kids' facilities after this. But
Yes.
if we're moving on, since it's almost lunchtime in Bali, what I want to talk to you guys about is your F&B outlets. In general, you do have six outlets if you can list it all, right? Starting with
Correct.
the green, right?
Mhm.
We'll get through them one by one very quickly. But your grain, it would be kind of like your main F&B area where breakfast happens, right? Can you tell us a little bit about this?
Sure, sure. So yes, as you said, we have in total six restaurants because I understand our guests when they are booking for Bali, they will stay longer. They need to spend more time in Bali. So that is why Hilton
Mhm.
Bali offers six different restaurants that will bring different atmosphere, different type of cuisine. So you get always the option every day which restaurant or which taste that you wanted to try while you are staying at Hilton Bali. Starting from the Grain restaurant, yes, it is our main breakfast area. So at the same time, you can see we can cater up to 500 people, and then
Okay.
the buffet area is very extensive. Why is it named Grain? Because we provide a lot of grain option as well as during the every day, I think we have different team night dinner as well for you to enjoy and experience. And then in terms of the selection, one of the key highlights that I wanted to share is actually when you enter Grain, you will find a honey station, for example, and then you will find different types of honeys that coming from different area or island in Indonesia, and you can taste it differently. I mean, like I just got to know because I was thinking that all the honey are sweets, but I can found here that there is a sour honey and there is a kind of
Yeah.
a very different taste of honey because it's coming from different type of the bees and what they are eating. So it's very
Yeah.
interesting. Mm.
All even special menus like that, you got a lot to offer. But talking about your operating hours, what time does breakfast start usually, and what time
It
does
starts at six
grain
thirty
close?
up until
Okay.
10:30.
Okay, and then grain itself closes at what time in the evening?
So grain, we started the dinner, our everyday team night dinner starting at 6, and then we'll close until 10 p.m. in the evening.
Okay. Okay, awesome. Like this. We're moving on. You will be your second F&B outlet, which is Pound,
Sure, sure.
which
Uh-huh.
clearly has a different kind of like aesthetic to it, interior and design wise. What does Pound have to offer here?
Yep. So from Grain Restaurant, let's go to Pound, whereby we are serving our Balinese cuisine here. So it is important to all of our guests to experience how is the Balinese delicacy is while our chef is making it very international. I can say some of the item is very still traditional, but you really can taste from different area in Bali what kind of food that being highlighted by our chef in Pound
Okay.
Restaurant. So yeah, you
That's
can
good.
name it
Even yeah,
breakfast
it,
guling,
you could see it by
people.
the interior. It's very like Balinese. You got wooden chairs and you got like lounge chairs. I'm sure this area right here, this corner, looks like it's a very popular spot because you can just lounge around and enjoy like traditional Balinese food. I'm guessing.
It is.
Okay. One question from you guys: if a guest wants to try like authentic Balinese food in Pound, what should they order?
For me, I will order ayam betutu. It was really
Okay.
nice and authentic. And then
Okay.
second is the pork belly. It's also one of my favorite, and
Ooh.
I always recommend it as well to our guests. I know it's non-halal, but of course this is for those who can enjoy it. And
Yes.
then there are also several types of seafood, but it is like an cooked in different way with the Balinese rich spicy. So yeah, there are a lot of options. Please come to Hilton Bali, and then I will be more than happy to explain which one is the most recommended food.
She's gonna offer you all the food. If anyone wants to do an F&B inspection in the Bali Resort, I'm sure you can find something to enjoy at Palawan at Green. But the next one is particularly different. Your F this next particular one is a Japanese inspired. You've got this is a very we're looking at the hibachi scene here. What restaurant is this, Tari and Stephanie?
So perhaps Step can share more about the Hamasing.
All right, so we just welcome this new opening Japanese restaurant by this
Okay.
June, end of June. So it is located just next to the main lobby, and then when you enter into it, is very. If you see from photos, it's very authentic Japanese decoration. Everything is with the Zen theme, and then the wooden decor, and then which is one of the thing is it is ocean view. If you see with the full glasses, so where you are enjoying the authentic Japanese food, and you also can having the nice ocean view. So here we are currently serving the dinner only, and then
Okay.
we have a live teppanyaki, live yakitori. So with all of this live cooking, it's also give you a different dining experience for that one. So
Okay.
currently it is Alagat, start from Monday to Sunday. It is new opening by this June. So we
Okay.
also having the bento box menu serving in the daily coffee shop is just outside of the Hamase restaurant.
Okay. Interesting. I didn't know this was recently open, kind of like this. But when you mentioned bento, kind of like that, usually I'm thinking about like Are there menus for kids at Hamase too?
Uh, we don't have a specifically kids menu, but we have
Okay.
certain food items is with a mini portion.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's good. That's good. I mean, that's good
It is
enough for me. Yeah.
It's very suitable for the kids also.
Yes.
For those bento box, because Hamase is opening for dinner only currently at the
Hmm.
moment. So we serve the bento box in the coffee shop outside of Hamase, which is those guests
Uh,
who just arrived to the hotel and then might be they don't have a proper lunch yet, and then the kids was already hungry. Normally they order the bento, they're really happy with
okay.
it. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Okay, and then moving on. This is kind of interesting. You've got the shore first, aptly named because it's on the shore by the beach. What about this particular restaurant, Stephanie?
This is the breeze actually.
Oh, the
The
breeze. Oh, sure. Okay, oh, sorry. The shore. The breeze. Okay, the breeze. Okay, I
Some
got it
are
mixed up.
beachfront restaurant, and then the breeze is slightly different. This is one of my favorite outlet, especially during the daytime. You can see, and you are very close to the beach area, and then the setting up, I really like it because it feels that you are being in the Kuta Beach area,
Yeah.
or you are in the Jimbaran Beach area, very traditional. So it's really feels that you are in the very traditional warung here in Bali. And then the highlight about the cuisine is more into the guilty free. There are a lot of healthy choice option available here. And then not only the food, but also including the beverage. And then it's very close to our beach as well as to our swimming pool. So during the daytime, this restaurant becoming one of the most crowded restaurant during the daytime.
Okay,
So
I
feels
I could
like
see it. Yeah. But I would have guessed maybe when you have an F&B outlet this close to the beach, you would offer like seafood menu, like mainly seafood menu like that. I'm sure you have it, but apparently you're more kind of focused on the vegan, healthy menus here, right? I'm curious. Do you guys have any particular menu that that's your favorite in the breeze? What's your
yeah.
recommendation here?
So the tapas is really good because it made vegans, and then but the taste is still really nice. Whenever we have like a meeting, or maybe we have an
Mhm.
occasion to just come to the British restaurant, that will be my most order item actually. And then our chef here is very creative. He is continuously reviewing the menu, upgrading the menu, and of course that we do like the most sellable items, we make it better, and the that is not so most sellable item, how we can upgrade it into a better option, that is always changing. So whenever you come, it will be, I mean, like I'm not every day having my lunch here at the breeze.
Mhm.
So whenever I come, maybe once in a month, I will see something new, something different, some
Okay,
innovative
that's good.
menu is coming up.
Right.
So it's very interesting for me.
And when you're talking about tapas, I'm sure the menu is something that you can share with, your friends, your partner, kind of like it looks like, yeah, the portion might be good. I might have to try this out. But the next one, the one that I got mixed up is the Shore Restaurant and Bar, which is kind of like you pull back a little bit towards the property, right? It's on on a higher floor. I think your mezzanine area is second floor, kind of like that. But the Shore is something different from the Breeze. Can you explain about this one?
All right. So for the shore restaurant, basically we are serving the international food, but we're
Mhm.
more focusing on the seafood. And then we have a live pizza cooking station there, also next to the beach. So the shore was established more earlier than the brace. And the size is much more bigger. Also, the total shape is a little bit like the boat parking next to the ocean, and then directly oversee the beach and the ocean also. So it's having three floors totally. It's all open air, and the first floor is we call marina deck, and then the second floor is, yeah, this is the first floor is completely open in air. So with a very relaxing vibe next to the swimming pool and the beach also. This is the rooftop, which is also is open air with a small capacity, but we could having afternoon tea or like a romantic dinner set up there. A second floor is more into the lounge setup. Sometimes we have those cocktail session. We have like a one pairing session, which is we normally arrange on the second floor because very relaxing.
Okay,
So this,
what this particular menu is sustainable seafood. Okay, this is what I kind of expect when it's you're looking at the ocean and then you can enjoy fish or shrimp. It's kind of like that. But then I also kind of get the vibe that the shore is like one of your restaurants that you can just hang out with. Maybe have light cocktails over sunset, kind of like that, or just enjoying the view. That this looks like it's the perfect place to do that, right?
yes, yes, that's very correct.
Okay. All right. And so, but just moving on to the last one, just to kind of get it over. I'm getting hungrier and hungrier by the minute. Would be your last one,
The outlet.
right? Is your Elara, which is something that you offer again. Again, something different because you offer Mediterranean food. Close. There's a lot of maybe seafood menus option here. What can you tell us about Elara here, the last one?
Sure. LRI is the second newest outlet that we are opening. I think if I was not mistaken, it's back in June 2024. It was
Okay.
officially
Okay.
launched,
Yeah.
and then it served the Mediterranean food. And every Saturday we have the taste of Spain.
Okay.
Wednesday and
All right.
Saturday, I can see.
I mean, just by judging by the interior, it looks like it's aptly named again. Mediterranean, Spanish inspired. You got your cabanas. You've got your interior
Swimming pool,
decoration, kind of like that. Yeah, and then
correct,
it's close to the
correct.
swimming pool. I think a lot of your restaurants, it's very accessible to get yourself wet after you, right? Uh, and then you do have special days, like you said. What happens on weekends in Elara, Batari?
Yes, we have Taste of Spain every
Okay.
Wednesday and Saturday actually. So we are preparing the food. It is taste, I mean, like Spanish foods, Spanish kind of experience. We have it in buffet area, and then everyone can come with a special entertainment as well, happening live entertainment. Because
Okay.
Elara concept for me, it is more into similar like a kids club concept. You have the swimming
Okay.
pool, you have the long chairs, you can have the cocktails, you still can have the portion of the food as well in different tastes, Mediterranean. And then the good thing is Elara is also designed for adult only, which is giving space if you are traveling with your partner, or even if you are a parent, you want to have some privacy times with only your husband, your wife, while the kids is well taken care at the kids club, then this is it. This is the LRI. You do not
Uh,
need to go further to Kuta area or out of the hotels just to enjoy this kind of kids club vibes in Bali. You just can stay at Hilton, come to LRI restaurant and enjoy that vibing clubs.
all
Day
all
clubs.
all kinds of vibes, depending on what your mood is. All kinds of
It is.
menus that and
It
in
is.
in what you offer, right? But we gotta move on. The last thing you said was the kids are well taken care of because you do have your kids' facilities, right? There's playgrounds, there's game caves, and all sorts of like physical activities for to tire them out, basically. Can you very quickly explain what you guys have to offer for the kids?
All right, so we are well known by Family Resort. Of course,
Mhm.
we are really like to look after our mini, cute, lovely guests. So while they're here, we do have a kids club which is located on the first floor of Cliff Building, and then they start from by 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. We do have a staff there to escorting them. As what you see, we have a two-floor here, like a loft. We have all different playing facility indoor, and then can have different painting, Balinese dressing, and then outdoor. We also have outdoor from the kids club, which is covered by the ceiling. So while the Bali have a raining season, they are not able to enjoy the beach and sands outside. Inside of kids club, we still have a semi-outdoor area, which is they can play with the sands. And then also we have those jungle setups, so which is the kids club name is Jungle Kids Club. And then they could
Hey.
having a trampoline, they have a rock climb for the bigger one. In the meantime, also in the lower lobby, we have a game cave, we have PlayStation, Live One, a mini bowling. So for the bigger kids, which is trying to mix the interest for the bigger one, the small one. Of course, we have a kids pool with a slide, mini slide. Also have a sandy pool, which is for the small one. They can enjoy the sand in the swimming pool, not only on the beach, which is sometimes maybe a little bit wavy or raining. So they have a different area to enjoy.
Okay.
Nice.
I mean, yeah, all sorts of activities. We have a couple of people joining in, just saying good morning to you guys. Usually, when we talk about kids' facilities, they might have a lot of questions. So do type out your questions. We'll try to answer them. But yeah, all these activities, again, not only is Hilton Bali Resort really family oriented, you can spend a whole day, not even a whole day, like a whole week getting your kids to just run around in different corners of your properties, right? Activities ranging from inside playgrounds, outside, be in touch with the beach and the ocean, all sorts of things. The game cave, if they get fussy and they want to get their electronics, there's the PlayStation and all that. So yeah, you guys are well equipped in terms of taking care of kids. The little guests, kind of like that. The rest of your facilities, I kind of want to kind of focus on one thing at first, which is your wellness, which is your spa. And considering that you mentioned there, it's very popular with honeymooners, right? Can you tell us very quickly about what you guys have to offer in terms of your spa here? And it looks amazing.
All right. So the basic concept that we are still would like our guys to the guests to experience the Balinese spa vibe. I mean, in Southeast Asia, is all quite well known, famous by the spa. So what is the particular here is each of we totally have 8 spa villas. Each villa is we do have outdoor area and then also the indoor area. The total interior design is truly like a Balinese housing, but in the villa format. So inside of the spa villa, we do have air conditioning facility, which is for the guests. They still more prefer with the cooler air and then with the relaxing massage. But however, we also have the outdoor bathtub for them to enjoy the different ambience while they are having their massage program. And then also before that, they could go to our spa reception to choosing the oil, the massage powder, which is they would like to having their program. So this is our spa one. And then another typical Balinese one we do have, we call the two people full hands massage for them. So it's within 60 minutes massage. There will be two therapists to serve them together to have a completely different from the toe to the feet. You have completely different experience.
Okay. How many people can enjoy the spa at one time? How many guests at one time? You think?
So we totally have 8 villas. Each villa
Okay.
we can accommodate 2 persons in the same time. So let's say
Okay.
maximum is 16%. Yeah.
So and also first come first serve kind of type of deal. I'm sure it's better to book to get your spa session then, right? Like that. And one question, would outside guests be able to enjoy your spa? Because if I'm not staying at Hilda, I still want to try the spa like this. Is that a possibility
Sure,
for outside?
definitely. We
Okay.
do having a spa counter in the lobby. So even
Okay.
it is the outside guests that they could reach the counter by themselves or they give a call to the Hotel Magic Center. We will transfer to the spa counter and then they just need to informing us which date, what is the time slot they would have it. And then they could have a further communication in terms of the spa list.
Great, awesome. Okay, so and the rest of your activities, just very quickly highlight. Maybe a lot of them is gonna be like, physical activities. You got your spa, your bike rentals, your gym, your tennis court, which is very popular. Kind of. Can you very quickly explain maybe the rest of your activities here that we see?
Yep, sure. So we mentioned about our main resort area, which is the beachfront area. It also comes with a different type of swimming pool actually to accommodating our young guests for the adult. And we have, I think, one of the first water slides here in southern part of Bali, which is the kids will love it the most. And then the gym we have it at the first floor, accommodating it's indoor, aircon, so very comfortable. And then the tennis court, we also kind of want the tennis court indoor, I can say,
Yeah.
because most of the hotels in Nusa Dua area, they do have the tennis court, but it is an outdoor. So it's very beneficial, whatever the weather is, however the temperature is,
Yeah.
you stay under the roof, which is become so popular. Even from morning when I started to came to work 7 8. There are a lot of people already playing tennis, and if you
Okay.
are ever wonder to come over and only playing tennis in Hilton, it's very possible. Let me
Okay.
know. We have the dedicated contact person actually for you to book the the tennis court.
Okay, because we do realize tennis and padel is very popular right now, right there,
Correct,
right there.
correct.
And then, yeah, and it's then even outside guests can enjoy it, but you still have to book, right? Of course, your guests would have priorities over this,
Mm-hmm.
and with this kind of setup, like semi-indoor, at least there's a roof over your head for the rain or shine at like 12 noon, like where the sun is shining on top of you, you can still play. This is
Yes,
really good. Okay. And the last thing that I want to do, right? Maybe I'll touch a little bit about the corporate side of your guests, kind of like that, which is gonna be your events. What can you tell us? And there's also the wedding part too here. Uh,
sure,
y-
sure.
all these shots are amazing.
Mhm.
Bisa dijelasin aja Mbak Tari, cuma sekejap aja.
Oh, this is one of our biggest lounge here in Nusa in how they say it, in Hilton Bali, because we also have different location or type of garden which can cater starting from 50 people, 40 people, and the biggest one, the one that you just saw, it's about 300 people. We can have a sit down dinner all together. So Bali has been well known for MICE or wedding destination. So we have both of the segment also be accommodated at Hilton Bali from the different conference centers, two ballrooms with accommodate can up to like 700 people, and then we have a very beautiful beachfront chapel hanging on
Yes.
the cliff as well. Going down to this chapel is actually a very private lounge for up to 50 people to have the dinner reception
Okay.
after their wedding ceremony. So whatever your occasion is, coming to Bali, thinking of Bali as destination, wedding, mice, family, couple, honeymoon. So we have all at once here at the Hilton Bali
Yeah.
Resort.
I
Mm.
want to stop at this photo because I think your chapel right now is very iconic, right? Again, Hilton Bali Resort caters to all kinds of guests, whether their purpose is to relax and vacation with their family, or maybe the little bit of like, like serious business corporate side of things. You do facilitate all of those. And then your wedding is going to be amazing. Uh, your resort, the very definition of resort for me is you can spend a whole week and not run out of activities, and which you can do so far here. We can't really touch on everything else because we're running out of time. So usually for the travel agents who are watching, still curious about additional information, I'm offering you this QR code that you can scan, which has all the digital information, sales fact sheets, presentation, photos, videos, and then I think some pricing plans for like some of the wedding packages. So definitely, if you're curious to find out more about that, scan this QR code and you'll get all those information, right? We're already at the end of the show, right? If you're curious about what kind of deals Hilton Bali Resort has with MG, definitely just check it out on our system. We're gonna have different sets of prices, discounts like that, ongoing promos, and then you can definitely check that out on here. Or also from Batari and Stephanie, you are giving away a few free stay vouchers, two in particular, right, and one FNB voucher in one of the six FNB outlets that we talked about today.
Yes, correct.
Right? The way we're giving it out usually is do check out our Instagram after this live stream. If the quiz is
Mhm.
already up, you only have to answer one question, and then you'll be eligible to win those free stay vouchers or the FNB voucher. We'll pick out three winners at the end of the week, next week actually, and then you'll be able to visit Tari and Stephanie together. You can meet up with them and hang out in one of the FNB outlets. Maybe enjoy the
Definitely.
tapas. Yeah,
Yes.
enjoy cocktails, kind of like that. So
Mhm. Mhm.
hopefully you guys do participate in that particular quiz. We're at the end of the show, Stephanie and Tari. If we had a lot more time, we could talk about every single corner of your facilities. But unfortunately, we have to close end the show. Do you have any parting words for the travel agents who are watching right now?
So we just, like in 2026, let's work and collaborate together. If you have any question, any support needed from the hotel side, we are here ready to support you at any given time.
Okay, awesome. You guys, excited. If I ever go to Bali and play around in Nusa Dua, I'll definitely catch up with you guys, right? Because
Mhm.
Hilton Bali, again, it's always been there. I know it's very popular, and now I get a chance to talk about a little bit more in depth about your property. I'm even more excited to kind of try to visit
Mhm.
your property here. So
Same
thank you
way.
for your time today, yeah?
Thank
Stephanie and Tari. We'll
Thank
see
you
you
so
on the
much.
next live stream. Maybe hopefully I'll get to see you guys on the next MG Connect.
Let's
you.
let's let's do it.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
let's go.
Thank you so
Okay,
Thank
thank you
much.
everyone. Have a great rest of the day.
you.